Okay, this is Monday, March 25th, 2024, meeting of the Berlin Board of Assessors. As a preliminary matter, please note that this meeting is being recorded and that some attendees are participating by video conference. Accordingly, please be aware that other folks may be able to see you. Take care not to screen share your computer. Anything that you broadcast may be captured by the recording. This is Kevin Pond, Chair of the Board of Assessors. Permit me to confirm that all members and persons anticipated on the agenda are present and can hear me prior to me calling the meeting to order. Members, when I call your name, please respond in the affirmative. Bev Wheeler.
Here.
Roger Bradley.
Here.
Staff, when I call your name, please respond in the affirmative. Linda Barisha.
Here.
Okay. Anticipated speakers on the agenda. Please respond in the affirmative. Do we have anybody on the agenda for speaking tonight?
No.
No. Okay. With a quorum of the board present, I call this meeting to order at 6:02 p.m. on Monday, March 25th, 2024. Okay. We are good. So without the previous minutes, I guess we'll just start with the agenda.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, since the minutes are not there, we're not gonna do the motion to accept, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I think we ought to read them. We ought to go over those meeting minutes.
I don't have them, Kevin, to read them.
I don't
I
have
don't
them
either. I don't have them to read them either. So how are we going to vote on something we haven't looked over? That's all.
We're
So
not
once
gonna
we,
vote.
huh?
I say we're not gonna vote. We'll pass
Oh,
over.
okay. Okay, must have misheard that. Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll just move over it. We'll read them next time.
Right.
That's right.
Okay. Yep. So there's no approved minutes. Okay. Yep.
Okay. General public comment. We don't have anyone else
Okay.
besides us tonight. So we did change a little bit the agenda. We included old and new business, and can you see it there?
Yes. I think that's a good move. Thank you.
Yeah, the old and then the new business. So old business, the ATV case that was scheduled for March 11th, 2024, with the request of the taxpayer to the ATV got moved for April 30th, 2024.
Okay. So I would assume that you're going to kind of remind us of that, maybe the week before and 2 or 3 days before. So if someone's around and needs to go to that, we can go to it. Or
I believe it's gonna be Zoom.
yeah, but we could come up the office or in the other room and watch it or participate.
I will just write it here, remind 1 week prior.
Yeah, I think that's good. Probably with a time. And how many do we have that day?
We just have one that got moved for April 30th.
Okay. Okay. Yep.
Can I ask a question on a previous ATV case?
Sure.
Did you get the
No, not yet.
results? Okay.
No, not yet. I'm still waiting
Okay.
for the ATV decision on the old case. Regarding this ATV case that was scheduled for April 11th and got moved, I did send the jurisdictional documentation, what they request from me as an assessor to the ATB, and I did send some extra documentation, some rules and other documentation. So basically, a public request was made regarding some for some minutes for this case last week. And I did provide the minutes regarding this case from 2012. The taxpayer requested the minutes from 2012 for January and March. So I provided those minutes to our assistant town administrator, and then Dee forwarded that request.
Okay,
Could,
All right.
could you send us those just as a refresher for our own sake?
Yeah, those were some decisions that were done like 10, 15 years ago. Because
I
I did.
remember that day.
Yeah, Peterson, Diane was in the board. Diane.
Yes.
Yeah.
Peterson, and then it was
Yeah.
someone else, and you, Kevin. I will forward the email that I send it to Dee, so just so you have it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay,
Okay, the next thing, the old business is done. The next thing regarding the budget for FY 25, it was updated and corrected. That's what Kristen told me. I was not in the meeting. I believe she had a meeting with the finance committee, and it's all set.
Yeah, they accepted it and approved it.
Okay, yes, so that is all set. That's what she told me. Sickle inspections are ongoing. I have to keep on basically going in the field, checking permits until June 30th. I have to complete all the open permits that were open for FY 24. So this is ongoing. These are requirements that the DOR requests us to do random inspections of the houses. This is ongoing. Joanne is going on the field.
how many are we doing a week? Just ballpark.
I don't know that. I have to ask her. She is on vacation, so I would have to ask her for
So,
a
all right,
yeah.
let me rephrase it. In the last month or so, how many times have you gone out?
I don't need to go out unless it's necessary for me to go. Joanne is the data collector that goes outside. That is
Yeah.
her. Yeah.
Okay,
So Joanne
Okay.
really do that, and I did have a data collector from another company to help us because we had since we did not have no one for 3 months in Dawn's position, Joanne had to stay in the office and do a lot of admin work. So it was a little bit of backlog there. So we had someone, I believe Drew did almost like 70.
okay,
These are all the ones that need to be inspected every 10 years.
okay, yep, all right. I'm good with that.
Yeah, and Joanne, I know she has like a spreadsheet, but I do not want to just say it without basically asking her how many she does, because that's kind of
No,
what she does. But
you're
I'm
good.
gonna make a note here, so she'll give me this number and I will remember for the next meeting.
Okay,
Okay, inspections. Okay, any other question regarding permits, Siggles?
No,
No, I'm good, I
No?
think.
Okay, okay, next item on the agenda, the additional compensation for the assessor, for course completed is already in the town warrant. Kristen told me, so that's gonna be on the town, when is the town meeting? I believe it's May 7th, if I am not mistaken, it's in a Monday. So basically that will be voting in the town meeting.
Okay,
Okay, new business. There's nothing really going on. I'm just working on my analysis to get ready for the tax, for the, preparing the taxes and everything that I have to do, my sales analysis. I'm working on the statistics. Nothing else, just normal business day to day. In the assessor's office, nothing major. I did add this executive session. If we ever need to go in executive session, we have it in the agenda if needed. I don't know if you guys agree or not. I thought it's important if we need to have an executive session to have it written in the agenda.
I
Okay.
think it should be in there, yeah.
mhm,
Okay, yeah, so I did some couple of changes and then Dawn and Joanne already. I think this format is kind of just a new and it's more appropriate as to say it. So the executive session, if needed, for now, non-scheduled, but the board will enter an executive session under Mass General Law, Chapter 30. We have to basically read this if we ever want to go during the meeting in an executive session, and then basically just return, for example, after 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
Now, in that case, would we have to end this meeting, or we would just table it? Would we have to leave this screen, or can you put us into executive session right as we are now?
I believe I can. Yes.
Okay, so maybe to further our knowledge, we ought to find out how we do that. So if we really need that, we would know. We wouldn't all have to get out, go to another double secret code to get back in, and then get out of that and get another double secret code to get back into the general one. So we could just flick a switch, go to executive session, and then come back. So
Yeah, I think that would be we don't need to enter into a secret code,
yeah,
but
yeah,
we
another
would,
secret code. That's what I needed, another one. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
No, we would
Yeah.
not complicate, but yes, we would go, we are able to do that whenever we need to do that. We just have to basically explain to the public that we will be in executive meeting for 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30
Yeah.
minutes. You can see it here. We can write the minutes.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm
So-
good with that.
Okay. No items to be voted tonight besides the meeting minutes for February, but we will put this in the next month's agenda.
right,
Yep.
Since we don't have that, other than that, we do not have anything to vote. There are a lot of documents as usual to be signed by you, three of you. It's the meeting minutes and month end. Pretty much like every month that we have the excise abatement reports. We have the month ending real estate abatement report, the month ending for personal property, and all the excise and exemptions granted. This month, only one exemption has been granted. We did not have no new other cases. The exemption deadline is April 1st, so in a couple of days, the deadline, after, it will be, next Monday, actually. The 1st is next Monday, April 1st, that's the deadline for the exemptions. So basically, after that, I will not accept any more exemption for FY 2024. And then I will start working on entering everything in Gateway and submitting to the state so we can get reimbursed by the state. I have until April 30th to enter everything, the exemptions and the excise for the motor vehicle excise for individuals that fall under the exemptions.
Okay. Yep.
I've been very fortunate. I did not have no ATB cases.
Well, what
Good.
fun is that? Eee.
I guess just they no, I guess I think I'm gonna take some credit here. I think I did a good job and they're okay with my values.
You did a
You
great
did.
job. Doing
So,
a great job. Yep.
thank you. So yeah, no, we did not have no abatement, really. I did not have nothing of that nature. Do you have any questions, anything, any discussion?
I don't have any questions. I'm just wondering how everything's going up there. How's Dawn doing? Good?
Good, yeah, she's very good. I think she's fine now. She can
Yeah,
basically navigate on her own,
good.
pretty much on
Good.
everything. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Good. Anybody else?
I
Have-
don't have any questions.
I don't
Okay,
have any questions. I have a little story to tell, but
Okay.
okay.
I was approached at the transfer station. An individual says, "Oh, I see you. You're one of the gang that signed my paperwork." I said, "Yeah." He says, I'm gonna put in whatever you call it, ATB." I said, "Well, that's your right." He says, "Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Everybody's wanting money." Hey, it's your right to put in for that. No problem. I don't think he was happy.
That's an everyday occurrence down
I
there.
know. I
That's no
know.
special, that's no special story, Rod. That's just the story.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure Linda gets more of it than I do.
Yeah, I'm sure she does. Yeah,
Yes, I
know?
do actually, but I just have to, I believe when you sit down and explain to them how I come to a certain value, usually like 90% of the time people are okay with that.
Oh.
Yeah, they just see the bottom amount. They don't know how you come about it, and then they get all upset and say, "Yeah, you guys are nothing but money grubbing." Oh,
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah, don't say that. Don't,
Okay.
yeah.
Actually, I
Well,
had two taxpayers come in the office and I sat down with them and I explained to them and I showed them how the statistics and they were like, okay, that's fine.
yeah, good.
Maybe once they understand it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had someone from the Board of Health requesting a Excel spreadsheet of all 2, 3, 4 families in the apartments. I believe the reason was because they need to buy some kind of a sticker.
I would guess,
Oh, yeah, for the transfer station, probably.
right.
Right.
Yes. So basically, I gave it to them, and I also produce the report of the apartments and how many units are there in each apartment, just so they have it a little bit easier for them to, whatever they do, they have to calculate. Or I don't really understand a lot about how the stickers work because every town has like a different approach. I believe it's for the trash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, we had that, and I was working something with treasure with Kathy. I did around 180 revised bills for open space and a low land value. We had a glitch on the system, and for some reason, some of the bills did not print. So I had to go back in the system and help her. That was kind of a big project. It took me a week, but we are a team, so we have to help each other.
Yeah.
That
How
was
did
nice of you.
Yeah, that was nice of you. How did that, not that I care to know, but who discovered it, or how did it just come about? Don't- do- That the bill wasn't correct? Or that might be the wrong term. I don't know.
We have some, this is what happened. It's not that the bill was not correct because my values were correct what I done, but apparently when the tax bill will, I don't know how the tax collector does it because that's not my part. My part is
Yep.
just to send him or her the values, and then I do not know how they do it in the other side. But I believe there was some kind of box to be checked, and it was not checked for open space, and that was the reason. Some people called that they have like small parcels and they, hey, I usually receive like a bill for
Okay.
this parcel, and the amounts were like a couple of dollars.
Yeah.
And then, this is how we discovered.
Okay. Yeah. Just
Yeah,
wondering.
it was so we managed to send out the bills for both quarters.
Okay. Good.
And I believe the tax bill for April was sent out. Did you guys receive it?
I didn't. I don't think I'm on the list. So
Yeah, but you,
for a regular tax bill?
yes,
The real estate tax?
yes.
I haven't received it yet.
Not yet? Okay, because last week I saw some of the senior workers folding and putting the bills on the envelopes. I thought they already went out for April. For May, due May 1st. Yeah, they are due May 1st.
Huh.
I mean, we still technically are like a week. Usually they go out April 1st, right?
Yeah.
And they are due May 1st.
May 1st.
Yes, but the last week I saw them working, so I thought maybe.
Maybe they were just stuffing them and they'll be
Yeah,
postmarked
probably.
next
Yeah,
week.
probably this
Okay.
week because this is the last week.
Yeah,
What time usually you get the April bill? Like March or early April? Since all of you live
like
in.
March 31st, April
Okay.
1st.
Okay, so probably you'll get it this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
have
saw them working last week, stuffing envelopes and.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
we'll see what happens. I'm good with that. Okay. We at the end here?
Yeah, I don't have anything else besides these, just basically I did my sales analysis. I am all good to submit it to the states. I'm just waiting to change my tables on the farmland values. Every April 1st, we receive the new values and I go and change the tables. So once I do that, I am ready for my sales analysis and I did do my percentages. And once the state approves it, I'm good to go and work on the rest of the things because this year I want to start in September, having the tax classification hearing. So, yeah, that was all done last week. I also had a consultant to check over my numbers. Everything seemed fine. We did have quite some sales, mostly were condos.
Okay.
Other than that, nothing, pretty much day-to-day business.
When do you contract out for the 5-year reval?
I'm
Is
gonna
that
start
July
working.
1st or something?
Yes, so July 1st of my reval is FY 2026, but since it's a lot of work, so I'm gonna start working I'm gonna start technically working this October. So from this October till next July, it's gonna be because I have to do the whole town, so. Yes, that is what I'm planning. And I already requested $50,000 to be divided in FY 25 and FY 26. So the town doesn't have like a big burden on FY 26. So they decided to split the amounts between two fiscal years to help offset the costs. This is something that the DOR requests, and based on the quotes, what we received, it came up to 50,000.
Do you have to put that out to bid or do you have a particular contractor in mind?
Yes, for the real estate, it's only two people. I mean, two companies. It's Vision and it's Mayflower or Tyler. So I have 3 different quotes and then we go with the cheapest. It's not like a significant change, but
Right,
if you can save $500, $1,000, $2,000, I think.
right.
Yeah, and for personal property, there's no competition. It's only RRC. So it's only one. They quoted around, I think, 16, 17,000 for the personal property. And Vision for the real estate, it was, if I'm not mistaken, I don't have everything in front of me. It was, I think, around 25 to 27,000.
Okay.
Yeah, the reval is done every 5 years.
Other or? You'd
I
rather not
couldn't
say.
hear you.
Okay.
What did you say, Rod?
I was just wondering if there was one you preferred over another, but you probably shouldn't say which one you prefer.
I mean, I worked with different companies with both
Yeah.
of them even before, but I believe we have to honor what's more reasonable so we can
Right.
save some money for the town if it's the same basically outcome. They are all the same.
Yeah.
It's just so yeah, I will start we made a plan. I spoke with the DOR rep also, and she was like, yeah, fine, start working like around October, November, that time. So, because I have also other stuff going on and I need to focus.
With,
on
with that, with that 25,000 for this year, how much do we get? Do we get half the town basically this year and quote half the town next year for the other 25, and that gives us our total?
I believe so. I don't know how that it's a capital request once a year. I don't know how they divide the money, or I believe they put it in a special fund.
Okay, so
That
how many,
grants person, I am not sure how she does it.
how many houses do we think they're gonna look at?
We do the whole town. When it's
Right,
Bluebell, it's the whole town.
the whole town. Okay, doesn't really matter if it's the
Nope.
first year or the second year. You know,
Nope.
if we do,
The whole town goes equally, and personal property. It's not like Sickles that you have to go in every house. Not every house, certain houses every 10 years based on
Right.
when was the last. This is the whole, so.
okay,
Yeah.
yep,
Not-
I'm good.
Okay, other than that, building permit report for February and the Warren Group sales report for February are there. When you go tonight to sign, you can grab all of these. Our next meeting is scheduled for April 22nd, 2024. I will be on vacation. I'm gonna take a week. So I am leaving on the 11th and will come back. I mean, Monday it's the Patriots holiday, so technically I'm taking a week off. I'm going to see my dad.
Good.
Yes.
Where is he?
My dad lives here, and I'm gonna go and see him for a week with my kids. So
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
our
terrific.
spring break as well. And then I will come back for the scheduled meeting for April 22nd on that Monday.
Is that what day is that? Is that a Monday or
Usually
Patriots
our,
Day, yeah,
it's a what?
Monday.
you mean the 22nd of April?
Yeah,
Yeah, our board meetings are always on a Monday because
Okay.
I don't know how the Zoom for the town works, but I guess every department has like certain days where they can book the Zoom, and I know we are always on a Monday.
okay, just checking.
Yep, it's a Monday on the 22nd, so yes,
All right,
every third Monday.
okay, I'm good with that. All right,
And it's the
Uh,
same
I-
time at 6 p.m.
I got
okay.
one more question.
Sure.
I keep getting emails to vote for someone, I don't know who. There's quite a few people running for, is it
MA something,
MAOA?
right?
I don't know. Do we need to make a vote for that, or? I mean, individually.
Those are for internal position on the MAAO. I know all of them because they are my colleagues, so I will vote for what I think, because I know them, I work with them, and I go to spring, like my spring conference will be on the, I know I have to go to a spring conference in MAAO. I believe it's April 9 or 10. So I'm gonna vote then, but it's up to you if you want to vote like for the president or other positions. It's individual choice. I know them like personally, and I know how they work, so I was not aware that they send it to the board members as well. What does the email say?
I don't know, I'd have to go back and look at it, but
Oh, okay, because I get it, you know, from these assessors that they are running for, I believe they're running for the president's position
yeah,
for MAAO. Yes.
right.
Yeah, they send it to the other assessors, and then we anonymously vote. And then that president that takes over basically sends us, you know, all the notification, all the new laws and everything what's going on in the assessing world. But I was not aware that they send it to the board members as well. But you can vote if you would like to. I do not see any problem. Why not?
Yeah, like one of them was from William Mitch. He's running for president.
Yeah, he's the assessor of on North Andover.
Yep, William Mitchell. Yeah. Well, there's quite a few, and I don't know any of them, so I didn't know if you had recommendations.
I do know some of them, but I do not think I'm in that position. Like,
Yeah, I don't think.
they are my colleagues. I work with them. We call each other for consultation. I see them
Okay.
in all these conferences and like, oh, Linda,
Ah,
you were
yeeks.
telling
Yeah,
I can
members
just put
of
all,
the
I'll put all their names on the dartboard and throw a dart.
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
What Linda's seat will be at the hallway, in the hallway at the next meeting. Yeah, this is your seat. Yeah.
okay,
Yeah, maybe in a couple of years I'll run too because I think we take turns. So we
Yeah.
have
Oh,
to do
nice.
the organization and it's I heard that it's a lot of work, you know.
yeah, didn't Molly at one time, was she president? Yeah,
Yeah, Molly was, she did something with the education committee. We all also have to do some kind of volunteer work because we have like two conferences, the winter and the spring one. And, you know, there's a lot of new rules because I don't know if you saw that Empowerment Act. I think I forwarded to all of you. There's going to be some changes. So basically, yeah, it's important to, you know, be updated and to know all the new rules. And then there was another change that, you know how the reimbursement for the exemptions that we used to get a check from the state, now it's not going to be like that anymore. It's going to be monthly payment. You know, for all the exemptions that we grant
right.
for yeah, so once the deadline is over, I go ahead and put all the information in Gateway and then I submit to the state and then the state reimburses the town based on each category. So before it used to be like just a lump sum. Now it's a new law starting this year. The town will receive like monthly payment for 1 year, like
Oh, that's so the state can get interest on our money.
I don't know about that. Yeah, so that is a new change, and then we have there's gonna be like I believe regional boards. We're not gonna have like town boards, but it's gonna be regional. I do not know exactly when that will start getting implemented. And then there's some changes on the budgets and you know, so usually when you go to these conferences, you learn a lot. You have a lot of attorneys there that they explain, but they take time to become laws, as you know.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, government wheels are slow.
No, we're not slow. I think we're awesome. We do a good job.
Oh, for sure. Okay, I have no more questions. Sorry.
No, good
No,
job.
no, please.
Yep.
That's why we have these meetings, like to discuss what's new, any concerns. Did you guys have any concerns, any questions? But it was quiet.
Okay, I don't have any more questions.
Me either.
Good.
I'm not gonna
good.
sign tonight. I have to go see Eloise tomorrow. So
Okay,
I'm gonna sign tomorrow.
all right. Rod, you want to go down?
Yep,
All right, I'll pick you up.
I might have to stay, so I'll meet you down there.
All right, fine with me. Okay. Well, somebody want to make a motion?
I make a motion to adjourn
I'll second that.
Okay,
at 6.
and at 6:40. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.